So what opponent can I give you to demonstrate your skills to this crowd? Oh my God, no. No, I don't want Snuka. Or Taker might be better. Or how about Kurt? Wait, I have a great idea. Lita will be your opponent. Now everyone should enjoy that match. Unfortunately, we weren't able to retain our tag team titles in the last episode of Here Comes Pain, but we are still the United States champion. So let's move into September and see if we can keep our United States championship. John Cena has just arrived in the arena. This is me. I'm just driving my own damn car. That's a nice car, JR. He rolls in style. Oh no, it's Big Evil. It's The Undertaker. Now that's a nice car, top of the line, no doubt. But it doesn't come anywhere close to mine. I don't think you have a car. I think you drive a bike. So technically we are a heel. So I could hit him. And I'm really tempted to hit him, actually. Although Undertaker has kind of beaten us every time. So I'm going to hit him. Cena started it. How? JR is saying that like a kid. Like, my brother, he started it. Now, fuck off. He said I had a shit car. Oh my God, I'm actually attacking The Undertaker backstage. A fight's broken out. Oh no, he's on his bike. Alrighty, Taker proving to be a little bit tricky here in the backstage area. Of course, I don't know. I do this every time. I can just pick up Sledgehammer and just waylay him. Although last time I did this, he did take the Sledgehammer from me and like destroy me. So here's hoping this doesn't happen again. Case in point. Okay, this choke animation damages his full body and gets quite a lot of momentum for me, so I'm gonna keep doing that while I still can. That's fine, because we can trigger an attitude adjustment onto the Sledgehammer, no less, on the concrete floor, and we'll see if that's enough to get the pinfall. Thankfully, Errol can count from a mile away. There we are, I've got damage. Somebody in the last episode said that I can press circle twice to lift the opponent up backwards, which I think I already knew. I definitely did already know it. Maybe I just didn't do it in the last episode, and maybe I was trying to do it. I have no idea. But either way, we have beaten The Undertaker backstage. Somebody else also said you can go to the attributes and upgrade your character, but I don't think you can. Oh my God, you can. Okay, I owe that person an apology. I don't know who you are, whoever commented that. I thought you couldn't upgrade your stats when you do the base stats of a character, but you can. So I've been struggling this whole time for nothing. Okay, well, shit. Okay, we need to upgrade our strength for sure. So let's do strength and let's do endurance, because I feel like we do take quite a bit of damage. So let's run with that. I think everything else is okay. Submission, I'm really not bothered about. Technique, ability to counter, it's mostly tied to your like button presses anyway. And speed is just literally just the speed of your character, and I don't really care about that. Well, it's the first week in September here, and we are not booked. We have other matches on the card, Eddie Guerrero versus Jim Snuka, most notably, but we are not on the card. So let's skip through this and see where we end up. The second week of September, we have a match here with Jimmy Snuka, of all people. I don't know why I keep getting paired against Jimmy Snuka. Like, seems a little random, but either way, we are facing Snuka once more on SmackDown. Snuka literally posing no threat to me really whatsoever. Gonna go for the back suplex. I don't know what he calls that, but it's one of the moves of doom. That's gonna be not a 3 count. I really thought that would be a 3 count. We did a very minor stat increase into strength, as you saw. It hasn't made a huge difference, I have to admit, but Snuka is not putting up much offense here, so not much to say about this match. It's fine. You know what, Snuka? Take an attitude adjustment for your sins. Dying apparently wasn't enough. I don't know. Well, hopefully the attitude adjustment is enough to defeat Snuka here in this very boring singles match. And it wasn't, so we're going to have to do more offense here to get Snuka dunzoed. All right, that's going to do the job. That's going to do the JOB. What? I've never seen anyone kick out of being, like, splattered. Usually when you're spread out like that, it's the end of the match. You're done. You're donezoed. Your body can't take any more. And instead, he actually just kicked out of that, which I did not expect. All right, a second attitude. This is actually my third finisher of this match. A second attitude adjustment has hit the video. Let's see if we can get him away from the ropes. Go for the pinfall in the center of the ring. Mike Chiodo, get the count gone quicker. Come on. There we are. That's a 3 count. Snuka, I'm done with you. I never want to see you again. I'm just going to leave it at that. My night is over, and as we see him leaving the arena, is my car going to get exploded or something? He's driving himself? Yeah. He can't even start the engine. Who broke my... Undertaker with a forklift. He's forklift certified, apparently. He's taking my car. He's stealing me with me in it. Cena's high in the air. He's just taking me high. He can take me higher. He's trapped. You're literally, I'm in a car with no engine, and he's lifted me 20 feet in the air for a forklift, and then he's gonna drop me on my goddamn head. I think Undertaker's actually just tried to kill me. What the hell? Taker smashed the car and Cena as well. This is horrible. You can say that again. It's attempted murder. Cena has arrived at the arena. He must have come straight from the hospital. I wonder if he took the bus. It must have been a short bus. What? This is the next week, by the way. This is not even the same time. All right, we have another singles match here. We are facing Chris Benoit. We seem to be facing a lot of the same people. We were facing Snuka. We're facing Benoit. We're teamed up with Eddie Guerrero. We faced a little bit of Eddie Guerrero occasionally. And I guess we're embroiled in a weird feud with The Undertaker. So even though Undertaker tried to literally fucking kill me last week, we are here in this match against Benoit with no limb damage, thankfully, so nothing too crazy is happening here, although he's trying to target the limbs regardless. Benoit's proven to be fairly simple in this match. You know, sometimes in these matches, I've said before, the difficulty seems to ramp up for almost no reason, and this is not one of those occasions. Benoit's actually being quite reasonable in this match, so we're going to go for, I think it's called the Protoplex. I think I googled that, and I think it's called the Protoplex. Someone can tell me in the comments, but Benoit was actually really simple there. Not too much issue. Not much to say. We're having a simple September, except for the fact that The Undertaker tried to kill me. Oh no, Cena appears to be leaving the arena. I'm guessing I'm leaving in a new car. Yeah, too bad he doesn't have that nice car anymore. It wasn't that nice. Oh, Taker's attacking me from behind. I smashed up your car, so let me give you a ride. He's taking me into the back of his car. I'm taking you straight to hell and dropping you off. I've been kidnapped by The Undertaker. What the hell? This day cannot get any worse. So The Undertaker, I can only presume, has driven me all the way to Denver, Colorado. Cena is not backstage. I put him out of his misery. He fucking killed me. I'm sorry to let all of his fans down. And I'm walking into the arena regardless. That's a big 4x. That's a big monster truck. I said 4x4. I didn't mean it. It's a big monster truck. He's going for Taker's car. That's my car. And Taker's car has been destroyed by the monster truck. This shit's so cool. Wow, Cena has taken his time going over that car. That's Taker's pride and joy. You bastard, my car. He's hitting it once more to make sure it's definitely demolished. It's definitely flat, that's for sure. Although it would definitely drive. It's probably still road legal, to be honest. His brand new car is worthless junk. And then I just have an option of a match. I presume this is for the pay-per-view. We could do a tables match. Tables match are super quick. So we could do, let's do a table match. Fuck it. He wants what? Oh, he wants the Unforgiven match to be a tables match. And he has no other choice. This whole feud started from them boasting about their cars, and it will be a match for the ages. For what it's worth, by the way, I never said shit about my car. I was just going home. And Undertaker was like, oh, nice car. And then we fought each other. Actually, no, Taker said my car was shit. Welcome to WWE Unforgiven, where we are going one-on-one with the dead man, The Undertaker. Backstage, we've come across Chris Jericho. Hey, jackass, I've got something to say to you. I've got something to say to you too. What? Why don't you shut the hell up? That was Chris Jericho's thing. On a second thought, I don't want to talk to a complete 100% grade A ass clown. So hit the bricks, Junior. You pissed them off, so you got -1 SP. So Oh well. All right, elsewhere in the card then, we have an Intercontinental Fatal 4-Way. Christian defending his title against Kane, Goldberg, and Triple H. It's quite a stacked card. Christian, though, somehow gets the win on Kane in that match. We also have Kurt Angle versus The Big Show, Kurt getting the win. And then we have our non-title main event here. I would have thought at least the US title would be on the line, but apparently not. We are facing The Undertaker. So table matches traditionally in these games are really simple, and I would be amazed if I lose this. However, given past experiences, I'm not very good at pay-per-views apparently. So we have, like, literally the last pay-per-view, we just lost the tag team titles, and here we are now in a non-title match against The Undertaker. So at least if we lose, we're not going to lose anything of, like, we're not going to lose title, you know, we're just going to lose reputation, I guess. There is no damage limit. Like, a lot of the games now have a damage limit, so you have to do a certain amount of damage to either the table or to, like, The Undertaker. But in this case, you don't need to do that, and you can just do this and win. Oh, I thought that was going to end the match. Apparently not. You know, I put him on the table and I actually don't remember how. I don't know how I did that. It's usually like a D-pad situation, but it wasn't working, so that's fine. He blocked my attempt there, which is unfortunate. Oh my god, imagine he grappled me. That would suck. The crowd's chanting, we want tables. I know you want tables. I'm trying to deliver. Wow, I've never seen that glitch before. I left the ring in the air. That's fine. Let's hit him with a finisher, because we have one. So let's do that. Boom. Taker has proven to be slightly uncooperative here, so I've put the table against the corner post, and we're going to see if we can put Taker through the table. We've done a little bit of damage now. I don't remember this game having a damage gate, so I don't know why the table didn't break the first time. But this scoop slam into the corner breaks the table, and that gets us a KO victory on The Undertaker. Cena's victorious. He got his revenge for the destruction of his car. And look at him. Taker is leaving on a stretcher. Best at least he gets to ride in the ambulance. That's always fun. Cena won this disastrous match. I can't believe I actually injured The Undertaker. I didn't want to injure The Undertaker. I just want to put him through a table. Then again, why do I feel bad? He tried to kill me. This is the first week in October. Tonight, SmackDown is emanating from Las Vegas, Nevada. There are so many chicks in the arena. Why do I have to sit next to you, JR? I was about to say the same thing. My god, creepy. Oh, by the way, talking of chicks, I hear Stephanie McMahon has something something planned for tonight. I'm very loopy. I'm very ill. That means there is a cause for concern. Oh my god. Jump scare. Oh shit, we've got a wheel. This is my YouTube intuition here. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we are here in Las Vegas, Sin City, as you all know it. So I've decided to add a little Vegas flavor to SmackDown tonight. This is the SmackDown roulette wheel. This will decide all of our matchups for tonight. Now, let's decide Cena's match. So they're spinning the wheel, and it's going to be a steel cage match. Now, I should have chose a steel cage match last time, so this should go well for me. It's going to be an incredible night. I cannot believe I'm saying this again, but we are facing Jimmy Snuka once again. This guy is just not going to leave us alone, apparently. Well, either way, we've got Jimmy Snuka in the steel cage, which is a little bit different, a little bit fun. So the object of the match is to either get a pinfall or submission in the cage, or uniquely, you can try and escape the cage, which controversially probably doesn't make a lot of sense when you actually think about it, right? Because the whole point of the cage is to keep people out. Like, usually you would do a cage match if there's lots of interference. But WWE always had the rule of the whole point of the match was to escape the cage, which never made a lot of sense, really. But hey, the Hell in a Cell exists. That also was designed to keep people out of the feud. And in literally the very first Hell in a Cell match, Kane ripped the door off the cage and interfered in that match. So there's no way to stop a run-in. If a run-in's happening, there's no way to stop it, apparently. We've got a finisher here, so I'm going to hit him with a cheeky little attitude adjustment, taking him down a peg. That should give me, hopefully, just enough time to escape the cage. If, of course, I could remember how to escape the cage. Square, by the way, square's the button to escape the cage. We're at the top of the cage, and we have now escaped the cage. I don't know if me pressing the button did anything there, but we have escaped the cage. So cage match is good. We've won. In the main event of this match, though, it was Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. Stephanie McMahon refereeing, and Brock Lesnar takes the win. So Brock Lesnar's now the WWE champion. So on our route to the top here, we're in October, so we're getting close to the Rumble, and if we go to the Rumble and win, we could potentially be facing Brock Lesnar. Dude, I cannot believe I'm saying this again. This is the second week in October, having just beat Snuka. SmackDown is sucking Groundhog Day. This is like real life SmackDown. Road Dogg must be booking this shit because it's the same shit every week. I'm actually tempted. I'm really, really tempted. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm really tempted to take Snuka off the roster just so I can face someone else. If Snuka comes up again, I genuinely will look at the roster and see if I can take him off because I'm sick of fighting him. I'm sick of it. There we are. I don't know if it's going to be enough or not, but Snuka not proven to be much of a problem, as he has not been for the rest of the season mode, but he's now in red or orange damage. The attitude adjustment hopefully is enough. It is enough to take Snuka down, which means hopefully we never have to face him again. I keep saying that, but I'm hoping this time we don't have to face him again. I didn't get an option of what happens here. So is there going to be a cutscene that plays out? Oh my god, it's Vince McMahon. Here comes the boss. And he has a more evil look than usual, of course. Cena, you have all the potential in the world. You're making quite a name for yourself here in the WWE, and I'm quite happy for you. But you're still not the best wrestler this industry has ever seen. So I want to help you become an icon in this industry. You can become the best ever, and I can take you to that next plateau. Oh man, Vince is offering his hand, and I can choose to either shake hands or knock him out. Now, the game explicitly in the loading screen says never trust a McMahon, but we are a heel, and the opportunity here is big. Working with Vince could be big for us, even if he is going to bite us in the ass. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I might actually shake his hand. If we're playing heel and he can get me to the big leagues where I'm already am, I might take it. I'm gonna take his. I'm gonna take it. I'll shake hands with the boss. You know what? Cena just shook hands with the sinister Vince McMahon. That's a wise decision. I would have done the same thing, says Kane. But you cannot trust a McMahon. This combination could be ruthless and a vicious combination, sorry. You know what? If that fucking means, if this coalition between me and Vince means I never have to face Snuka again, I am all on board. I never want to face Snuka ever again. Taz is backstage. Hey Cena, next month there's an event in Manchester. Are you interested in being part of it? Yes, sure, let's do it. It'll be Insurrection. This is the third week in October. McMahon in the ring. I have created and mentored many superstars in my lifetime, and among them I'm going to introduce you to one of the best this industry has to offer, John Cena. He literally just said last week that like I was shit and that I'm not a big leaguer, and then this week he's like, oh, he's one of the best ever. So I don't know what to believe anymore. This man will lead our industry into the next generation of wrestling, and all of you out there with your low incomes will be able to see this great talent tonight. What does that say about you? You're pandering to low income. This billionaire Vince McMahon will bring him to all of you. Look at that shot. Look at that freeze frame. That's hardcore right there. So what opponent can I give you to demonstrate your skills to this crowd? Oh my fucking god, no. I don't want Snuka. Or Taker might be better. Or how about Kurt? Wait, I have a great idea. Lita will be your opponent. Now everyone should enjoy that match. What the hell is he thinking? I can't believe someone would make a match like that. I'm not actually fighting Lita, am I? Please tell me I'm not actually fighting Lita. Don't have me fighting Snuka, I swear. Hud the phone. Vince is supposed to be in my corner and I'm working double duty. I'm in a triple threat match in the opener for the US Championship, defending my title against Rey and The Undertaker, and then he's put me against Lita in the second match? I mean, I did say I didn't want to fight Snuka. If this is what it takes, then fair enough. Feels like it might be a bit of a 2-on-1 situation here with Rey and The Undertaker, of course, going against John Cena here for the United States Championship. Well, this isn't going well for me. Rey going for a quick pin. Taker's right there. Well, we have dealt some damage here to Rey, but I think Undertaker wants to take the lead here, so I was happy to let him deal more damage to Rey, but if he wants to be awkward and attack me, then we can do that too. So Rey's in orange damage. I have a finisher, but so does Taker. So if anything is going to happen here, I think hitting Rey with a finisher and then trying to get Taker out the ring would probably be like the best option. Of course, whether Taker's actually going to let me do that or not is a whole other question. And if he hits me with that finisher, then I'm resigning on the spot. Okay, this is the time. I'm going to go for the attitude adjustment. I'm going to go, or the FU as it is in this game. It might take Rey out. It might have him. Yeah, it's got him on red damage. Can I get Taker in the corner. Let's go for a pinfall here. It's a fucking rope break. God damn it. All right, I'm going to go for a cheeky sneaky pin. Going to go for the roll up, and we're going to see if we're able to get the free count. Oh, that was dodgy. That looked like Ray might have kicked out right before the 3 count, but I've defended my title, so who am I to argue? I cannot believe that this is the showcase that Vince McMahon chose. Our second match of the night. We are facing none other than the Extreme... Oh, right in the gooch. I don't know what to call her, actually. Part of Team Extreme is what I was going to say, but I kind of whiffed it and said the Extreme something or other. I don't know. Either way, we're facing Lita. I've almost already got a finisher bar somehow. Don't know how that happened. And I should say as well, this is no disrespect to Lita, right? But like, the women in these games have really low overalls. Even though, well, in this time, in this specific day and age, you could have obviously intergender wrestling as we're currently doing, men versus women in wrestling matches. However, the overalls of the women were like 40 or 50, whereas the overalls of the men were like 80, 90, which is ridiculous. And there we are, Lita down with one finisher and barely any moves. I mean, that's stupid. And even when they, I'm just going to get my soapbox here, and even when they stopped having intergender wrestling in these games, they still kept the overall of the women low, which didn't make any sense, and it made women's matches go on forever. We didn't even get another cutscene after that. I was expecting some kind of cutscene at the end of the Lita match, but doesn't seem like we're getting anything. Oh my fucking god. Cena, I can't believe you would stoop so low. It was a shock to me that you had the audacity to shake that snake's hand. I'm gonna make sure I break that arm at No Mercy. We're facing Snuka at No Mercy, I guess. Aren't I so lucky? I cannot wait to face Snuka again. I can't believe I'm saying this again, but we are facing Benoit once again. We're stuck in this endless loop now of facing the same fucking people all the time. You know what? Facing Lita was a bit of a joke, but at least we faced someone different. Whereas now we're facing Chris Benoit once again, and we know now at the pay-per-view at No Mercy, which is next week, we will be playing against Jimmy Snuka, of all people. Well, no issues here with Benoit once again. Even though he has been a problem before, especially like at the start of the season, he was just reversing every fucking move that I did, even the post-match attacks. But yeah, no issues here with Benoit. I really thought that attitude adjustment was going to be it, so that I have no more preamble, no more waffling to do. That's fine. We can do a roll up here, maybe. Oh no, he's going to reverse me. So you can see from Benoit's meter, he's literally done no damage to me whatsoever. He has not hit. I think he hit me once with a strike, but he hasn't done any grapples. He hasn't done anything. So there we are. We got the roll up. And we're going to go for a 1. That's going to be 2, and we'll get the 3 count as well. The kick out animation on that is a little dodgy because it looks like he kicks out before the 3. Oh my god, Jimmy Snuka in the ring for a promo. Cena behind him, and Cena attacks Snuka from behind. Where the hell did he come from? He came out of West Newbury, Massachusetts. He's got a can of spray paint, and he's using it on Snuka. I'm going to put SOB on him. What the hell is he thinking? First, god, that looks terrible. First he attacks him with a cheap shot, and then this atrocity putting SOB on the back of Snuka. It's going to be hell to pay at No Mercy. Welcome to WWE No Mercy, where we are going one-on-one with Jimmy Snuka. But before that, we've come across Stratisfaction backstage. What do you want? And it's Big Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion. Now what's Brock's problem? He's got a poster of himself in the locker room. What a loser. What are they talking about? You know, Trish, I was watching your match the other night. You were there in your brown panties. It's just an image I haven't got out of my mind ever. God, you know, maybe the allegations were true about Brock. And the other night at the pay-per-view, just the way you won your... This is the pay-per-view, Brock. This is the pay-per-view. I mean, you just looked like such a... Well, yeah, funny. She looked like a woman because she's a fucking woman, you weirdo. I'm sure you saw my match. I mean, just being in the ring and all physical interacting makes me feel like such a man. I'm out of words. I was just wondering if, for a few moments, if you'd maybe like to, if we could get together tonight. That's awfully forward. Is my character saying that to Brock? What? I don't like this conversation. Can I leave this conversation? I don't like this. Oh god, the price of being a heel means you get to perv on people backstage, I suppose. I was thinking the same thing. Hey Brock, let's have a threesome, you know, that's perfectly within your allegations. Excuse me, I have a match, see you later. And she leaves. That's not a no. Triss ignored me. I mean, Brock seemed up for the threesome, I'll be honest. For reasons unbeknownst to me and unannounced, Vince McMahon is actually the special guest referee in this match. Now, I can only presume he's the special guest referee because we sided with them, right? We've aligned ourselves with the McMahons. I'm curious to see how the McMahon alliance is going to play out in the coming weeks. I don't know if maybe like I'm going to get this is the end of October, right? So we are heading firmly into the Royal Rumble territory. I wonder if I'm going to get like preferential treatment or if we're going to get some nice numbers for the Rumble, or I don't know. Well, this is WWE No Mercy. This specific event, I don't know any other match on the card, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that has Brock Lesnar, Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. In real life, not in the game. But yeah, Brock and Taker had a Hell in a Cell match, and I'm pretty sure it was this pay-per-view, and it was actually a really good match. The story of the match, though, is that Taker had a broken hand, and going into the cage, Brock obviously just targeted that, and I can't remember if he was aligned with Paul Heyman or not at this point, because there was a time round about 2003 when Paul Heyman turned his back on Brock. Saying that though, I actually think it was Survivor Series. So in fact, even thinking of that, Survivor Series I think is coming up next for us. We did say that we're going to be doing the UK pay-per-view first though, so I don't know if we're going to get to go to Survivor Series in this Bithler. Because we're doing the UK tour, we'll be going to Insurrection instead of Survivor Series. Or maybe we do both, I have no idea. There we are, we have a cheeky little attitude adjustment on the go for Snuka. Please, God, let this be the last match for me and Snuka. I don't want to be facing him ever again. Ref with Vince with a slightly fast count. Slightly faster than Mike Chioda, that's for sure. Just look at these two, Vince and Cena attacking Snuka after the match. This is reality. They should know who has the power. And who has the power? Us. Vince McMahon never ceases to amaze me. I hope this isn't the future of WWE. Well, I hate to say it, but we're sticking around for a while here. And that's it for this episode of Season Mode Sundays. I hope you enjoyed us playing through Unforgiven and No Mercy. Hopefully we never have to face Snuka ever again. But if we do face Snuka again, then you'll want to see the next episode of Season Mode Sundays, where we are presumably going into Survivor Series territory and into the end of the year. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing because it helps promote the channel, especially as we head into this new year with new style of content and blah, 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 blah. You've already heard it. But that's going to be us for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great holidays. Bye for now.